White people bow to me.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What's happening?
And we standing right now.
Hey, why shouldn't we stand? Hold on.
Thanks for that knowledge. See, I didn't know that. So that sends a different spin on it.
Ooh, I might house any stranger in my house. It would depend.
Thank you so much, man. You don't know how much I appreciate you doing this for us, brother.
Hey, look at these people. Look at these crazy ass people, bro.
You guys are our future. This is the future.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama is often spoken about as a future presidential candidate. The Democrats are so desperate for any popular figure to take over the party, but how popular is she? Michelle Obama has launched a new advice podcast, IMO, to much fanfare. It's a podcast co-hosted with her brother, Craig Robinson.
You know, speaking at leadership conferences, things you do as a coach, you realize that what we have, even in our lack of resources, you know, in our household growing up.
Just scintillating stuff, folks. And the audience numbers, I've got to say, are not great. The latest edition on YouTube features Hollywood star Seth Rogen, but it's just got 6,500 views in 13 hours. Not even that, 6,400. Now, I don't want to brag about my lefties video, but the one from just last night's program is already sitting on 894,000 in 16 hours.
Turns out Michelle's been busy working on a new podcast, and so far it's been a flop. The first 2 episodes have been up all day and only gotten a few thousand views on YouTube. Half of them are probably primetime producers. But still, Michelle's spilling the family secrets, like how Barry gets on her nerves. Listen.
Barack, you know, he had to adjust to what on time was for me.
Because he was on that island time.
Well, but, you know, I've got this husband who's like, when it's time to leave, it's 3 o'clock, he's getting up and going to the bathroom. And I was like, dude, like 3 o'clock departure means you've done all that, you know? It's like, don't start looking for your glasses, you know, at the 3 o'clock departure. But he's improved over 30 years of marriage. But that was you must adjust.
Michelle says her husband doesn't really like people, doesn't know how to talk to him, and doesn't even really care.
When a girlfriend comes to visit, it's usually like, you got to stay for 2 days because it's going to take us
so much time to come
to check up. Now, Barack's come in, he's come out, and he's like, y'all still talking? He'll sit down for 5 minutes, be like, how are the boys? And the flip side of my husband, right? Because he golfs. And golfing takes as long as the first session of our, you know, it takes 5 hours to golf. He'll golf with his buddies, come back, and be like, how's X? He's good. It's like, what'd y'all talk about? Nothing.
Hate to break it to Michelle, but guys don't get deep on the course.
Every year we'd have the turkey pardoning. But as they got older, you could see on their faces in the shots of them thinking, I would just poke my eyes out. Just right now, just get me out of here. I'm standing with my father telling these stupid jokes, you know, next to a turkey. So by the time we got to the last turkey pardoning, they were done. They were just like, I'm out. I'm not going.
Michelle also revealing that she didn't want her husband running for president. That makes 2 of us.
Being married to the president of the United States thing.
Yeah.
that none of us kind of banked on. I mean, we knew Barack was smart and, you know, ambitious, but, you know, I think, but you talked me into supporting his run.
I did.
Because I was definitely like, nope, no way, this is crazy. We've done enough crazy stuff.
That's right. That's right. Barack came to me and he's like, you know, I can't convince your sister to go along with this. And I'm like, whoa, go along with what? And it's like, I think I'm going to run for president. And I was like, what? I convinced you to not penalize him for being really good at what he does.
Can we just be honest with ourselves? We just got to be honest here. The Democrats, they cannot be original when it comes to anything. Like, this is getting lame now, guys. This is getting absolutely ridiculously lame. You mean to tell me now the Democrats want to start a podcast? How desperate are you people? And out of all people, Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama? Why? Like, who made these two people like the face of TV? Look, man, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. The reason why Michelle Obama ain't getting no numbers is because what is her fan base exactly? Feminist? Like, well, what are you, like, I'm not understanding here. Like, the podcast stuff is kind of our thing. You know, the people that's on the right, you know, you guys were kind of censoring us on mainstream media and things like that when it came to the Russia collusion, and you can't even comment anything on social media anymore. So that's why we had to, you know, make podcasts. These people must have forgot what side they're on. Like, am I living in a fantasy world? Michelle Obama, you're with the left. Your husband, which honestly, I feel like they're gonna, you know, get a divorce pretty soon. The signs are there. You know, Barack Obama ain't really around. Michelle not around. She literally was telling you guys her whole private life. All of that for what? 20K views? You know Barack is mad as hell. Let's just be honest. And I'm just gonna point out the facts here, guys. I'm just gonna point out the facts here. Don't get mad at me, okay? But Michelle Obama, she is clearly going through something right now. Her brother is fairly odd. I don't know what's up with her brother, but he looks like a very, very weird dude. Just saying. And Michelle Obama, she is just lost right now, guys. This is just definitely a way for her to distract you guys when it comes to her and Barack Obama, because nobody's falling for these fake Baracks out here like Don Lemon. Like, they're not even going for the real deal. Like, we're tired of y'all. Democrats have a 27% approval rating for this particular reason, because you guys don't know what you're doing. And then when you pretend you know, like you know what you're doing, all you're doing is just throwing money at all of the wrong things. It's getting bad, guys. It's honestly getting bad. It's not even just bad anymore. It's honestly getting pathetic. It's getting really, really pathetic. Like, what else do the Democrats have? Y'all gonna run? Who are y'all running in 2028? Michelle Obama? AOC? Jasmine Crockett? Who? Gavin Newsom? California's in the flames, and this dude got a podcast. People are literally screaming outside of his home. And it's like, guys, nobody got time for this foolishness. They're forgetting why we went to these platforms. Because you guys censored everything when it came to the left. You guys started with Hillary Clinton. They must have forgot, guys. Seriously, because why? And my thing is this with Michelle. I don't really think Barack Obama was a good president at all. But as a wife, you were supposed to be backing your husband 10 toes. What do you mean I didn't want him to run for president? You didn't think he could win? Because he won twice. Some wife you are. That's why I'm like, that just goes to show you the I ain't gonna get into that. But I mean, you basically got to thank your brother for your husband being the president of the United States. And then it's like, he ain't really going out with you at, you know, ball games and stuff like that. He hanging out by himself. Like what's going on, guys? You know what I'm saying? I hate being in people's business, but when it comes to these fake phonies, we got to start exposing these. We just got to literally just start exposing these people. Because it don't make no sense. It's time to take the mask off of everything. Barack Obama, first of all, he not even fully black. The dude is half black. I don't know why she didn't say that in her podcast, but ain't his mom white as snow? You feel what I'm saying? I don't even think Barack Obama's his real name, guys. I'm just be honest. His birth certificate's fake. Like, what's going on here? Is your real name even Barack? I don't know, man. But this is why the Democratic Party, honestly, I think it's less now. I don't even think it's 27% now when it comes to their approval rating, guys. I mean, look at Brandon Johnson. This dude literally has a 6% approval rating. What the hell? Like, come on, dude. Nobody likes y'all anymore. Okay, I wish y'all just go away and just let people live their lives. Seriously though. But like I said, guys, this Michelle Obama stuff, she ain't finna get no views because where have you been? Not like, where have your husband been? Like, if you would answer the questions that people was asking, then maybe you'll get more views. Don't nobody want to see no damn Seth Rogen. Nobody wants to see Seth or hear from Seth Rogen unless it got something to do with the Invincible show, if I'm being honest with you. Other than that, Seth Rogen, bro, we ain't trying to hit nothing coming out your mouth right now, bro. Seriously. What's season 4 Invincible at? That's all we care about from you, all right, bro? Go sit down somewhere. Other than that, guys, this podcast is an absolute flop. It's an absolute flop. So they might as well go back to the rock they crawled under. And Barack, man, it's like, bro, if you want something new, bro, go ahead, bro, because I don't even blame you at this point. Your girl got you out here looking like a fool. Well, I mean, a bigger fool than what you already was, but make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Tune in next time, guys. Hopefully I earned your subscription. Okay, guys, check out the merch store and all of that other good stuff. And I'll just see you guys later. And I'm out of here. Peace.